All right, this has been a big month for DLC. Tons has been released,
Yes.
which may or may not have been overshadowed by E3.
A little bit, and a lot of, not a lot of games come out around this time because nobody wants their game to, get lost in the news
lost
cycle.
in the announcement of a game that won't be out till 2012.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what happens around E3. So
Yeah.
let's jump into it. First, we have
All right.
the Modern Warfare 2 Resurgence Pack.
Yep, you get 5 new maps, 3 of which are new, 2 of which are actually throwback maps from Call of Duty 4.
So rehashed levels. Okay.
But they spruced them up a little bit. You know what I mean? They put a
new coat of paint on the textures.
Coat
I
of
got it.
paint,
Yeah.
a little spit polish.
A little lipstick on that pig. All right.
You have a vacant, which is good for close quarters combat. It's become a little bit of a problem because people are now grenade spamming on that level.
What
and
were the
it's,
odds?
I know, crazy, right?
Yeah,
Wouldn't have
it
guessed
happens.
Which kind of takes a little bit of the fun out of it. There's also the Carnival level, which has been very popular because it has a very different look than a lot of the other levels, and it has Funhouse. It's colorful. It's almost a little too colorful in a way because you get lost in your targets a little bit, which is sort of the point of it.
Right. But it's nice that they're mixing it up. Slightly different scenario.
Right, and then there's fuel, and it's an oil refinery. Some people say it's great for snipers. Other people say the snipers are so easy to pick off in that level, it is ridiculous. So just go and pick up all the snipers.
Wait, you mean differing opinions on the internet?
I know.
Come on.
It's a little weird, but so there's sort of both sides to it. So it is fun. Of course, not all maps are going to be the best for different game types, but that's going to be true in any map. The big controversial thing about this, though, is that it is $15.
I was going to say, it has to be the price, because you're talking $15 for just a handful of maps.
And people just bought the previous map pack, Stimulus, very short time ago, which was also $15.
So, I mean, is this a recommendation then from you? Like, would you say stay away from it? Would you say that it's worth the $15 if you're a diehard?
Well, if you're a diehard, you're going to have to get it, basically, because, it's going to call you out for not having the maps on your list.
It shames you in the game lobby, doesn't it?
It calls you out. It's like, oh, well, let me pony up the $15. It's that cheapskate.
Yeah.
It does. It shames you a little bit. It's a little crazy, but a lot of people, the hardcore people, have already bought it.
Right.
I think people are eventually going to buy it, but it also highlights the fact that they need to find some sort of subscription system for these map packs so somebody can maybe pay $15 a year, $30 a year, and have access to all of them.
Once they completely milk all their hardest of hardcore, then maybe they'll go to that route. All right, next up we have Mass Effect 2 Overlord mission pack.
Okay, this one's cheaper.
Right, but do I get to bang new aliens?
Sorry, kid.
No?
No. Sorry.
All right, so we're giving this one a skip. What else is there?
I have no sympathy because when you play as a woman, Commander Shepard's a woman, there are no guys to have sex with.
But there's you can still have sex with
Jacob is a company man and kind of dweeby. Everybody else is old or a lizard. I'm just saying.
Don't be so quiet. Future Morgan would take off her space helmet for some space lizards. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so there are.
Should we talk about the DLC? 5 new levels, right?
Sure. There's new levels. You get to use the hover tank again, which some people didn't like. I actually did like. There is a good story. I don't want to spoil any of it for you, but you are dealing with the Geth again, and
does it matter if you've beaten the game or if
you could do it either way?
Really?
Yeah.
How does it seep into the storyline, or does it just sort of pop out randomly?
It's like a
side quest. Okay, got it. Yeah.
I personally found you get about 2 hours of gameplay, I should say.
For $7.
Just sort of in your head, be like $7, 2 hours of gameplay, and you can make that decision for yourselves. Like if you've played Mass Effect,
Price of a movie. If you want to extend it a little bit more, go for it. All right.
I think it's worth it.
Now, finally,
not everyone will.
This excites me. Red Dead Redemption. Outlaws to the End. It's the co-op pack that they teased inside the game when I got it.
And tell everyone the best part.
Well, it's free. I didn't want to spoil. I was gonna let you play Santa.
No, you could take the glory.
But no, it's free because when I first pulled out that insert and I said, "Oh, co-op's coming," of course I was really upset because I felt like that was the one thing that was truly lacking from multiplayer. But they got it in there. So what are we downloading? What missions do we get?
You get a bunch of different missions. Like there's one where you're gonna rescue a girl from a village. There's one where you're gonna be rafting. There's one where you're trying to herd cattle through a field of snipers or through. For example, right there, we're herding cattle, we're gonna kill snipers. I like when the TV matches what I say.
I like when the cowboy gets off his horse to just herd them manually.
Get her up. I don't know how to do cowboy shit.
Get her up there.
Get her up.
Tie her around, milk. What? Huh? Those aren't.
We're city kids.
Yeah, we're exactly. Rockstar.
Get along, little doggy.
Obviously, they're offering it for free. Are they trying to make a statement with that, or are they just?
I think they're Rockstar need, like, for example, Call of Duty doesn't have to be as worried about people selling their games back to GameStop, whereas I think that they, you know, Rockstar has to be a little more aware of that situation in Red Dead, because once you do finish the campaign, you know, and the multiplayer, not that great. So they're trying to kind of extend the life.
Extend it, all right. Well, good for them for making it free and fun. So that is new downloadable content for Modern Warfare 2, Mass Effect 2, and Red Dead Redemption, and they're all out now, everybody.
And do not forget Crackdown 2 demo.
Yes.
Also, tomorrow, XP will be announcing the Best of E3 awards, so you should go to g4tv.com/best of E3 for more info.